I think we should. Alright. Hello, Floss Tube. It's Annie from Floss and a Loss, and it's been 6 months. 6 months since I was here, okay? I have no good excuse for why I wasn't here. I was not running the bulls or anything. I don't know. I kind of forgot it had been 6 months. Anywho, I have done stuff, okay? And I have not done stuff, and I have planned stuff, and ooh, around Christmas time, I bought Stitch, which actually I bought Winstitch because I don't have a Mac. I have a PC. Okay, but I've been having a really good time with that. So let me show you first. The first thing I did is right over here. Way over here. Okay. There's a Disney artist who does steampunk octopus. Yeah, it's simple. Octopus charts with the lovely Victoria and Otto. Okay, here they are. Victoria and Otto. I hope you can see this. I have not adjusted this, but I'm kind of hoping. Okay, anywho. The Victoria and Otto, which is the very first thing I charted for myself on the Winstitch, and a couple of bumps because, hey, reading directions? That's for sissies. Okay, I didn't read the instructions. First I ended up with a chart that was like 9 miles wide. Then I ended up with a chart that had every bit of the background, and I really didn't want the background, but now that I look at it, and other people have looked at it, including the husband, he thinks maybe it needs something. Okay, here is, now, because this is an artist, this is Brian Cressinger, okay? And, oh, that's not too glary. Okay. Pray for no glare. Pray for no glare. Alright. He did the art for this, and I bought this off of Etsy, and I told him, you know, what I was doing, and I told him it was just for my own personal, you know, hoo-ha. But here we go. I shouldn't even put them together because it'll just make you go, yeah, keep the print, throw out your own work, okay? But anyhow, really love his work. He does like a whole series of them, and I think if he's okay with it, and I'm not publishing this anywhere, so I won't show you the chart because that would be wrong. But I'm really kind of proud of myself. I mean, you can kind of tell it's an octopus, or at least my friends and family have been nice and said it's an octopus. They didn't think it was a hat, you know, which is good. It's a little reference to the Little Prince, yes. But of course you all know that. You're all smarties. Okay. Next. Okay, this is the next thing that I'm working on right now. Woo, I'm out of frame. I am out of frame, I think. And this is another one where I did the chart myself. Okay, here it is. And, oh yeah, I shouldn't even have to tell you what it is because you can see it's so close to completion. But, here we are. Okay, this is, I've been finding public domain pictures. This is a chart set from a old novelty magazine Judge, and this is 1911, and it was called Mail Plane, M-A-L-E, plane, mail plane, get it? Okay, because hey, who doesn't like a hot aviator? Okay, we got a little Lindbergh obsession going on here. Yeah, this is before you went all semi-anti-Semitic. But anyway, yeah, we'll just skip over that part. Okay, but here we are. This chart, I did this myself on Winstitch, and this is usually how I work. I put it on a little chart. And look, hear that dull thumping noise? I felted the bottom. Woo! Shouldn't show that because the back is horrible. Oh, not good with the backs yet. But I felted the bottom of this because it was like clang, 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 clang. Okay? It was a little obnoxious. Okay. But this is usually how I work. I'll do a 8.5 by 11 section of the chart, and then I'll just cover it with pieces of cardstock so I can just focus on the area I'm on. But I did this chart myself, so I feel cool showing it to you. But oh, so incredibly proud of myself. I watched a Peacock and Fig video on Stitch, and she explained how to take out colors, so I took the background out. So, because I thought this modeling kind of matched the background, and I took the lettering off myself. I used PicMonkey. Love some PicMonkey. But this is for me. I haven't done anything for me in a while. Everything has been for somebody else. Let's see. Oh, where's my... Uh-oh. I'm loose here. There we go. Okay. Alright, well. Oh, look, there's another shot of it. See, yeah, I need that. I need the reference so I can go, no, it's not really a big old blob. It's not. It's going to be beautiful. So this is my primary work in progress right now that I'm doing. And what else we got over here? What else we got? I think you all know what this is. Yeah, it's the Fabulous Women. Cloud's Factory. I'm not cleaning up well. Now, Cloud's Factory is kind of in that I take this around with me places, and because it's such a big chart, I don't have it on one of those. Okay, look, I'm really not good with the Q-snaps. You can see it's kind of going in 6 directions, but here it is. It's me and my Q-snap. Or, now, my husband says that it's Betty White, Julia Sugarbaker. We haven't figured out who that is. I think it's Lillian Gish. And over here, yeah, I haven't decided who Marie Curie is, but I'm really enjoying this. After doing full coverage, it's fun to see something take shape so quickly. So I'm kind of giddy about that. And I keep printing them off and, you know, doing them at work. Shh, no. No, I mean, I didn't say do them at work. I meant I was working on them. I would not do cross-stitch at work. I focus on my job. Because I'm a good employee. And, yeah, I would never, ever do that. Okay, now, what else we got? Okay, got two more whips. All right. This one I kind of put aside for a while because I had to put it on a big old scroll frame, and I was not really into my big old scroll frame event, but here's some of it. Okay, and it is Annette Schwartzmiller on, oh, her name is Whoopie Cat, technically. It's Whoopie Cat off of Etsy, and she did like a whole series. Here we go. Here's what she shall be, okay? She did a whole series, and this was the Wisteria and Tulip panel, Parrot Tulip panel, okay? But I was really enjoying this because, again, it had a lot of instant gratification to it because, you know, all of a sudden it's like, whoa, the whole leaf is done. Yay! It's not, you know, 6 days later, and the subtle nuance shading of one area is finally complete, like on my full coverage fiestas. So that's been a fun one. I whip that one out periodically. It probably will go on car trips. What else we got over here? Okay. Oh! Okay. The other thing I'm working on is for the husband. But he knows about it. He's in the other room watching soccer, but he knows about it. Okay. All right, children, what do we have here? I think we all know. It's Stem Stitch, and this is Uranus. Okay, you're all done giggling. It's one of those, you know, the little bound. Oh, gosh, I gotta stop doing that. Pretty much I hot glued felt to the back, threw on a little gator clip, and oh, Bob's your uncle. You got yourself Uranus. Okay, and this one, it might be Mars. The husband knows which ones they are. Foolishly, I wrote inside what was the top and what was the, which planet. And I covered the back. And now I don't know. But he knows, so that's cool. And he's the nerdy one. If it's his gift and he knows what it is, there you go. So I'm half done with the Earth. I'm working on Jupiter. And I've got these 3 done. And as a special surprise, is it? Oh, no, that's, look, it's the blouse I'm wearing. I'm sorry, I did that this morning. Hold on, where's, I don't know where the rest of them are. Oh, well, what are you? Well, that would show the chart. Can't do that. Can't do that. But it's a blank one. It's a blank one. Here's how they are. In their start phase. Ooh, ah, pristine. Pristine. The joy of creation. Okay? There you go. Okay. What else do we have to look at? Okay, this is my next planned project. No, is it? Yes, it is. Okay, this has a really small picture. Wishes and Bananas on Etsy is where I also got my Titanic, which I've showed about 8 months now. This is also hers, and I haven't seen her on Etsy lately. I don't know, I think maybe she just stopped. Maybe I was the only person who just thought the Titanic and Raggedy Ann made an excellent combo. But, here we go. I got this going. Okay. And I got it all kitted out, and oatmeal fiddler's cloth. So soft. Exfoliate. Okay, yeah. But I seem to just go back and forth to this color palette. I don't know what the deal is. I don't really go into stores and go, do you have any cross-stitch patterns that are in muted shades of brown and dead? But yeah, apparently I do. Ah, let's get back to this for a second. This is the Winstitch one, okay, that I'm working on. Here, let's do the picture again so you can see exactly where I am because I like to start in the center. I love the Winstitch, but I started this puppy over 3 times. 3. I even bought a hand-dyed fabric for it. This is Legacy by Ghirardelli Needles. No, that's the chocolate company. I really like them too, but no, this is Garibaldi Needles. Sorry. Who I love, and I get those off Etsy. But I had pineapple upside down cake for it, and it was a 22 count. And oh, it was too much for my little head. It was just way too much. I could not hang. I could not. Really, it looked like I was doing popcorn crochet stitch. And I whined about it a lot online. I'm sure everyone was excited. So I switched this. This is 18, and all of a sudden it's like, I'm much happier now. I can live with this. I think I'm just going to have to be that person that doesn't go below a certain size because it is not good for my brain. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, dog hair. Hope that wasn't bothering anybody out there. But when in Rome, you're going to have some dog hair. I'm kind of surprised I don't have some dogs now, but the little stinkers are probably out there trying to coax Daddy into getting them dinner. But soccer's on. I don't think they're going to get much attention right now. But I really love making charts now. I mean, thank you, Peacock and Fig. You guys, that woman has explained stuff to me. Oh, she made me so happy. I learned so much. See, what else do I have going on? What are you? What are you? Oh, what are you? Are you? Oh, it's another one that's almost ready. This is a little bugger. This is a really little one. This is from Nini Stitch. Nope, Nini Design. Who is using? She uses Stitchcraft, okay, to make her charts. But I love some Mickey and Minnie, and I thought this is really a small little booger. This is going to be probably like 8 by 12, something like that. Does it say on there? No, it doesn't, but that would be really helpful. But it's going to be really small, and oh yay! Not a lot of browns going on here. I'm kind of excited. I feel like I'm out of my comfort zone. But when we drive to Disney every year, the husband and I go to Disney World for Halloween. It's probably going to be what I do in the car. I thought that would be a good one. So I chose just a plain white because it's full coverage, and I thought this is bright. I can do this in the car. I will not go insane. Not from that, maybe. Maybe from something else. I don't know. But so, I don't know what order all that stuff's going to happen in, but there you go. Those are the evil plans. What is this? This is the other half of Mailplane. That's the charting for that. Let me see now. What else do I have to share? I'm watching a lot of videos lately. I just haven't been interacting much. My blog is a sewing blog, and I haven't been doing much with that either. And people have said lately, how come you're not doing anything on the sewing blog? Well, sometimes you just don't feel like standing in the front yard taking selfies, Call me crazy, but sometimes when you sew, you just don't really want to show. I've been sewing. I have not been showing. Okay. Even though I made this lovely little blouse this morning, which looks a lot like a scrub top. It probably didn't when it wasn't wrinkled, but it's so hot here. You're going to have something that's just sitting hovercraft near you, but not on you. So there you go. I don't have anything else to tell you at the moment. I'm not going to do the 20 things about me, because really you don't know anything about me, so 20 things would be like, whatever. But I could be lying. I could just make up a list of stuff. And I'm really not that interesting. You probably figured that out. I do have either 3 or 4 completions. I think I have 4. Okay. Oh, so rude. She's going to check her phone. But the reason I'm checking my phone is because I use X-Stitch. Da-da-da-da. Woohoo! And in here, oh, me likey this, because it tells me all my finished, and I can take pictures of my kitted projects, which are, ooh, keep scrolling. Bad news. Too many things. Don't need this. It's going to feel pressury. Pressure. And it shows me what I'm working on right now. Isn't that cool? Isn't that good? On my little phone. And it's my journal. Isn't that nice? Okay. And it also shows me all my finishes. Okay. And lately, let's see now, I've done 3 things for Girls at Work. And I finished Chaplin, which I think I showed you part of, but I think I'm going to add some larger pictures to this when I finish. When I'm in the editing cave, when I'm doing the editing process, which is all the real, where the cursing happens, and screaming of, Mr. Barnes, come in here and explain to me why it won't do this. And then there's lots more cursing. But I like to do the cross stitch more than I like to actually have it in the house, because I don't know, I just like doing random projects. So if I find something I think somebody else will like, I'll stitch it for them. It's not that I'm a good person or anything, I just don't want to see my own work afterwards. So both of the girls in my office, the Keisha and the Angie, both got projects recently, and I will show you those. I did my very first Tellin. I think it's Tellin. It's a Tellin emblem kit. They have a butterfly and bird and foliage kind of series, and I did Butterfly and Bloom. And I loved it because it was like a sampler and it was centered. I don't have a lot of sampler experience, so that was pretty giddy for me. And I did my first Willow Hill samplings. I did Mr. Bingley for my friend Barbara the Hanson because we're boogie kind of folk, and she liked that. So I'm visualizing it because it's on the phone here. I'm not really trying to be totally rude, but I will show you that when I do the editing. I keep pointing over there because that's where the editing is going to be done. But you don't have to go in with me. It's not going to be like a Mr. Rogers thing where okay, everyone, and we're going in there. I'll probably just turn the thing off and walk in, okay? Oh, I've spoiled the magic, haven't I? It's what I do. What else have I finished? I'll have to show you Chaplin. I was very excited about Chaplin. I put that in my office, and what I really like is that nobody knows it's a cross-stitch chart. They just think it's just some other foolish bit of business I have hanging in there, because I have a lot of old movie posters in there. And he blends right in. Because you're Chaplin, and you should blend. He doesn't look like Hitler anymore, thankfully. Those were bad times, yeah. Halfway through with that little mustache in the shadow, he just really looked like he was like, you know, but no, I did not cross-stitch Hitler. Contrary to popular belief, I did not do that. Contrary or contrary to popular belief? I do. What ifs? Okay, you know what I'm saying. Anywho, I've enjoyed watching everybody else's little YouTube videos, and it gets my little juices flowing, makes me want to buy things and do stuff and do neato finishings. And so far, this is as neato as I've gotten, but I will get neato. Oh, look at that! The people that were on Uranus were about to fall off because I had it upside down. I'm so sorry. Anyway, okay. If I leave those in here any longer, they'll be covered in dog hair. They probably need to go in a Ziploc bag, as most of my life does. Anything I wear that's like navy blue. Okay. Thank you so much for indulging me. If you have any comments, questions, or thoughts, like, why the hell does she do this? She's not that entertaining. Please, okay, feel free. If you just want to tell me how lovely my hair is, because I hear that's a thing, okay. I got it cut yesterday, so it's in that, oh dear God, my follicles are in shock mode at the second, so let's not get too excited with the hair. And it's makeup-free Saturday, as far as I could go, but I had to go to the Walmart. Woo. Yow. And I say had to because I went grocery shopping. And I took the husband, and he was so horrified by everything around him. He does not like the Walmarts. He was very much like, the entire time. Which I kind of don't blame him. The people watching was really more sad than uncomfortable this time. Yeah. Saturday at the Walmart, it kind of reaffirms your feelings of superiority to just about anything you pass. Like I needed that. But anyway. So I came home from the grocery store, and I don't know where my dogs are, but I thought, let me just get this. I'm going to get this done, and then I'll have earned a nap. And isn't that what adult life is about? Trying to earn a nap. I think it is. Well, anyway. Toodles, everyone. Have a fine Saturday afternoon.